Good morning. Rudi and I are here at the Button Rock Preserve Trailhead, located just north of Lyons, Colorado. And today we're going for Coffintop Mountain, and I forgot what the stats were, but I think we're looking at like 4 miles with like a 2,000 foot elevation gain. We've got some new rules out here. No dogs, effective May 15th. Official start time, 6:15. And we do have a restroom just slightly up the road. And this is beautiful right here. I'm loving these rock formations. And then just past the restroom, we've got this dam. Damn. That is the Longmont Reservoir. And you don't want to go swimming in there because you might end up going over the edge. This is a beautiful area. I cannot believe I have not been down here before. Huh. And according to our calculations, that is going to be Coffintop Mountain up there to the right. That doesn't look too far away. And we're about 3/4 of a mile into the hike. We've just been taking it up this road. But right up here is the trail split. We're gonna take it to the left. We've been hiking up the road for about 3/4 of a mile. It's been pretty easy. My legs are only slightly burning. But right here, off to the left, it's going to be our trail split. This is the Sleepy Lion Trail. And up we go. And we got the sunshine. This is beautiful out here. It's really green. Just eyeballing the map, it looks like we're getting close to halfway. My GPS is showing the summit of Coffintop Mountain is 1.4 miles from this spot. However, that's in a straight line. So there's going to be more to it than that. I think we're looking at about another 2 miles out with roughly a 1,500 foot elevation gain. That's going to be pretty intense. That's looking down onto the reservoir. I forgot the name. Ralph something. And then behind it there's Meeker and Longs. It's a little hazed out because we're catching smoke from the fires in Canada. Yay! Yeah, it's actually really hazy. This shot doesn't look very good. We had hopped off the trail to go check out the scenic view, but right back there was a split, and we're staying to the left. And we've got a few deer off the trail up here. Hi guys. we're getting this nice little downhill section. And as I was filming this beautiful green grass, I had walked right past the trail split. I kept going that way. Rudy's like, Nick, I think we want to go up here. I really did not realize it was this complicated back here. I'm glad I've got Rudi with me, because I probably would have got lost already. Heck, I couldn't even find the trailhead when I was driving. And then right here at the top of the incline, you run into a T in the road. You've got to go either right or left. We're taking the left. Yeah, I can tell you guys this right now. I would have messed this up so hard. And then literally 2 seconds later, we're splitting off the road again. Yep, I would have never found this. This looks pretty faint right here. Wow, this is it? This is it. Dang, this thing's pretty haggard looking. We're still hiking. But it's like every time I look at my GPS, it looks like we haven't even moved. This trail gives it to you. It's real steep in spots. I'm thinking we've got to be over 7,000 feet by now. The summit is just over 8,000. We're coming around the corner. We're about 2.5 miles in. And it looks like we're going to get this nice little flat section here for a few minutes. And then we're just going to start going up. It looks like the last 1,000 feet is crammed into that last mile. And that's going to be Coffintop, right up there. That looks bad, but it looks doable. We've been hiking for a little over an hour and 20 minutes. That's going to be Coffintop right up there. And we have come across some old ruins. That's what they're labeled as on the map anyway. Ruins. You get quite a few of these down and up sections on this hike. It's definitely not a straight up, straight down. And back up again. This thing is getting crazy steep at the end. Oh my goodness. We're starting to pick up some cairns. It looks like we're about ready to gain the ridge, and then we're going to curve it to the right and take it straight up to the summit. This thing is absolutely brutal at the end. I mean, this is just incredibly steep. I'm going up on my tippy toes. I'm showing about 3/10 of a mile up to the summit with another 450-foot elevation gain. So we're getting there, but it is just super muggy out here. I am pouring sweat. My shirt is like totally soaked. My hat is totally soaked. The bill is dropping beads of sweat. This thing is whooping my butt. Oh my goodness. We're getting close though. I'm thinking less than 250 vertical feet in maybe 0.2 of a mile. We've been hiking for 2 hours and 15 minutes right now, I think, and we're almost up there. We've been coming up this mountain like gangbusters, but we're just under 7,900 and the summit is just over 8,000, so we're only looking at 100 more vertical feet, and I think we've got that stretched out over about 1/10 of a mile. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. And this part of the hike right here is so enjoyable. It's not straight up. I'm not kidding. From like 7,000 feet to 8,000 feet is no joke. All right, guys. And we're up here on the summit of Coffintop Mountain. We got up here at 8:39, which means that took about 2 hours and 25 minutes. Distance-wise, we're looking at just under 4 miles. And I think that was a 2,200 foot vertical elevation gain. We think there might be a slightly higher point just over here. So we're gonna go check it out. Yeah, but this is basically the summit area up here. Yeah, I don't know if this is considered the true summit out here, but this is where you're gonna get the best view. The air quality today is terrible. That's probably why it was so hard hiking up here. Yeah, the road is way down there, probably at the base of that dam. We're getting some pretty awesome views up here though. We're naming all the peaks. I mean, you can see everything in the background there, all the big ones, including Meeker and Long's, twin sisters. We got South Sheep Mountain, North Sheep Mountain. And then down there is like the Colson Park area or whatever it's called. I'm not really sure. I hiked that one time. Got Button Rock Mountain up there. Lion's Head and Pearson in the background with the mummies behind them. I can see Mummy Mountain sticking up. Still looks caked with snow. And that's looking down in the direction of Boulder. Yeah, it is just so hazed out today. It's a shame, but it's gonna give me a good excuse to come back and do it some other time. I feel like this could be done in the winter if you knew the route. Maybe. I don't know. All right, guys. It is almost 9:30 right now. We've been sitting up here for just over 45 minutes, but it's time to go. It's time to head on back. Yeah, based on the GPS, that's going to be the true summit right there. And that's probably the summit Karen. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And this should go much faster on the way back because I was kind of holding us up a little bit. I was going slow. Yeah, that reservoir down there is called the Ralph something. The Ralph Lauren Reservoir? It's called the Ralph Price Reservoir. I was way off. When you make it up to this part, you're almost there. This nice little flat section. I love these little summit plateau areas. These are like my favorite thing. Again, I don't know if the essence of the steepness is really coming out here, but I'm going down this thing on my tippy toes. I would highly recommend bringing a GPS on this because the trail up near the top is pretty faint, and without the route on our GPSs, I mean, it would have been real hard to know where to go down. I mean, we have to keep checking it to make sure we're going the right way. So yeah, I would definitely bring a GPS, and I would definitely plan ahead and know, you know, which route you're gonna take to the top, because there are a few trails out here. I'm not kidding when I say that the last part of this hike is super serious. We've only come down 0.8 of a mile, and we've already dropped 1,000 vertical feet, and we've gone up and down 3 times too in that 0.8 of a mile. So yeah, it's extremely steep at the end. And a few minutes later, we're back down to the ruins. I'm gonna say from the ruins up is where the trail starts getting extremely steep. From here on out, it shouldn't be too bad. I'd say we're roughly halfway back, just eyeballing the GPS, merging back with the Button Rock Trail, and then just in front of me here, we're gonna take this right-hand turn. Right there. We're back to that trail junction where I was filming earlier and walked right past it. I also walked right past this little pile of bones too. Yep. We have just come from the right. You don't want to go to the left. We were thinking about cutting across right here and doing this little shortcut. However, I'm thinking there's going to be ticks in that grass. So I'm going to say no to that. This is probably the 8th uphill section on the way back, and none of them are fun. Not a single one. You should enjoy these parts on the way out. Oh my God, come on with it. Made it back down to the open field where the heavy machinery is, and we're picking up a slight breeze, which feels really good. We literally haven't had any kind of wind today at all. I think we're maybe 3/4 of a mile away from the road down there. We're getting pretty close to the road, and we have seen 2 other groups of hikers on our way down. I knew there'd be a few people out here. It's a Saturday. We can hear the river down there, and we can also see the road. Oh, once we get back down to the road, the rest of that is gonna be easy. The absolute elevation gain on this hike is right around 2,000 feet, pretty much going from 6,000 to 8,000. However, when you add in all the up and down, the net elevation gain is right around 2,400 feet. You're looking at about 200 extra feet of up and down each way. And we're back to the road. Yes. The rest of this should go really fast. And we're back. Button Rock Preserve Trailhead. It is just now 11:15. We left down at 9:30, so that only took an hour and 45 minutes to come down. We're looking at 225 up, 145 down. And as you can see, there's a bunch more cars here now. Well, we hope you enjoyed that hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.